I can take a hint.
Hey everyone, I know it's not me that I'm always on 10 years on a channel, but somebody else is on your channel to 10 years. Chris from Son of Beast here, aka The Beast. That is me. You gotta give me a regret. And this time, this is another reaction video from Infamous Swoosh. Today, I'm definitely going to be doing the next reaction video. This is called 10 Years on Swoosh Channel. Well, is it the end? Well, you may never know. So, let's go.
Hey world, my name is Swoosh and I'm old. As of today, the
No, you're not.
Infamous Swoosh channel is 10 years old. On March 3rd, 2016, I posted my
Yeah,
very
that was his
first YouTube video
by the
titled,
way. I
Welcome,
definitely did.
I'm Swoosh.
Hey world, my name is Swoosh and I am a young animator.
And a lot has changed since then.
Dang.
I've been around YouTube my whole life. I remember being 7 years old and watching Sonic plush videos with my brother
God.
Justin on our family
I actually
computer.
know that.
We thought they were amazing.
The semi-classic
Peak content.
Sonic fan.
Absolute cinema,
My
if you will.
God.
Unfortunately, this was also a time in my life when I didn't understand the concept of swear words or what they
Oh
were.
my god.
Mom, watch this video. It's so funny.
Oh, this?
Tails, this is epic, dude.
Well, that's not right.
And I think
I don't think so.
Little
Yeah.
Nathan wasn't allowed to watch YouTube for a long time after that.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not allowed to watch anything that's, that is pretty bad. Don't question me, anyway.
A couple years later, in 4th grade, I found out my friend in school had 300 subscribers. At the
That's
time,
me.
that was
I went.
royalty. Everywhere he walked, there was a red carpet laid out.
Except for...
Because I put it there. He earned these subscribers because he made a video tutorial on how to style your hair like Niall Horan
that's
from
cool.
One Direction. And it got 30,000 views. Why
that's
anyone
cool.
found a 10-year-old credible on that subject is beyond me. But seeing his
amazing.
impact on YouTube felt huge to me, and it really inspired me. I loved the idea
love
of
that.
making videos on YouTube. So whenever I would go over to his house, we would film these little comedy skits for his channel where we were brothers named Len and Nell. The videos
Len
were
and
met
Nell?
with...
I didn't know.
zero reception. And now it's completely deleted off YouTube anyway, but those videos laid
dang.
down the groundwork of how special YouTube was to me. Fast forward a
Yeah,
couple
it's
of
pretty
years when I
bad.
was 12 and in my first few months of my 7th grade year. I had a huge crush on a girl in my class at the time. And
Well, I'll just definitely will say this. I mean, I'm trying to find the love of the girl. I mean, don't ask me if I wanted to do for the YouTube, if I wanted to do anything like this. I mean, I want to do my personal on my own. So, whenever I make content out of it, like animation, voice acting, you know, that's what I usually do. But my real voice is like a Son of Beast. Hey guys, it is Son of Beast. You know, that's definitely like my clone voice as me. So, it looks like I'm definitely on it.
me and my buddy would frequently talk about it. One day during our childish talks about my secret crush, he recommended a video called Best Friend Zone by
Best
a
Friend
YouTuber
Zone?
named Domix.
Oh, yeah,
That
I
same day I
know
went
that.
home and watched the video and man, my world changed that day. I
I think I'm gonna have to watch this later, but separately.
instantly fell in love with his Storytime animation videos and went through his whole channel, becoming
man,
a huge
yeah,
fan
I love
overnight.
this guy.
The way he told his stories and his style of animation inspired me so much, to the
Wow.
point where he was the main talking point of my
I think he
conversation.
even remembers the
I
Domix that he
wanted
watched
to
it.
be Domix. I was
Really?
his #1 fan.
Are you sure? I'm your #1 fan here, Infamous Swoosh, so if I can wear a green shirt and blue jeans, I might come by to VidCon and see you there. What are you gonna do?
Hello? Is someone there?
Sorry, I think I'm coming down with something. Do you have any medicine?
It's too early for this, man. Yeah, downstairs kitchen, second cupboard on the left, and then you gotta go. You gotta leave.
Oh, thank you. I love your videos, by the way.
Dude, get out!
It didn't take long for me to come to an insane conclusion. If this
If you don't say anything to Mr. Swoosh, then do not panic.
tiny little Canadian man could make cartoons on his own, maybe I could make them too. But what would I call the channel? The only
Yeah.
nickname I have is Swoosh, a name my sister's friends call me because of my swooshy hair. Yo, Swoosh,
Okay.
get in the picture. Hanging out with the infamous Swoosh.
Oh, I see.
What does infamous mean? I had figured
Yeah, I mean, before he started making his channel, what does like infamous mean?
out my name. Infamous Swoosh.
Okay.
Yeah, for like half a year I didn't realize that I was spelling infamous wrong, but we're good. I figured it out.
Okay, well, I guess you're gonna say so.
What followed after was about 4 months of figuring out how the heck to get the channel up and running. My dad had a nice microphone we could record videos on, and that Christmas
very
he bought
nice.
me a crappy
I
little
had the blue
computer, a
microphone.
drawing tablet, and a disc version of Adobe Flash
Tablet?
CS4.
Adobe Flash?
After a few months of
I
watching
didn't know
tutorial
that. I mean,
after
I don't have
tutorial,
that
my
kind.
dad and I
I've only
recorded
just
my
downloaded
first
stuff.
video.
Hey world, my name is Swoosh.
It was
Again?
quite literally me attempting to animate something.
Gosh, I mean, why is that so ugly? Why do you always delete it and just get rid of it? Gosh, man.
After animating the first scene of the video on 2 layers and learning how to do lip sync from an old Domix tutorial, that same week I started the first video, I showed a random kid in church the first 3 seconds of lip sync I had done. Wow, that looks like crap. Well, clearly you've never looked into a mirror. What? By the way, that...
Well, he's like cranked up already. I mean, god dang, bro. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't even expect why the Infamous is doing anything, but why is that a thing?
did not stop. When I finally posted my first video 10 years ago, shockingly, my class of 9 people in my small private school did not think it was the coolest thing ever. I would come into school and they would say, "Hey world," and yell, "Swoosh." And it definitely didn't
Oh yeah, they definitely did. I mean, I think they were showing up on the screen like that.
help when I did how to animate for a school project the next week.
This is what's called lip syncing.
Everybody's talking about this, and you feel like, what's lip sync? It's like dealing with animation. I don't think nobody knows. I think they all suck at animating. Maybe. I think probably me, because I am not an expert to this. I'm just a beginner, recruiter.
Yeah, dude, lip sync this. To be honest, I didn't really care too much that I wasn't getting support at school. I genuinely thought it was amazing that I actually managed to make a storytime animation video. It had been a dream of mine for 6 months, and I was just glad to get it off the ground and running, even if I had 30 subscribers. In the first month of me making YouTube videos, I discovered a little channel at the time called The Odd Ones Out Comic, or as I'm sure literally all of you know him as, The Odd Ones Out. I still remember finding James's ASMR video on YouTube TV, and having to run to my family computer room to subscribe to him on my account, and then having to run back to recheck what his name was because it was so weird. A few weeks later, he blew up, making a video about working at Subway. James then became a huge inspiration to me. In fact, a lot of storytime animators started popping up in my YouTube feed that fueled my drive to continue my channel. Jaden Animations, Tony V Toons, Swoozy, to name a few. It was at this point where I had over 100 subscribers and had made a few internet friends along the way. One day I found out one of my friends was in a call with James. I couldn't believe it. I needed to meet him. I messaged my friend on Skype to add me to the call. By the way, kids, Skype is what the ancient ones used before Discord.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Hi, James.
Hi.
Totally wasn't uncomfortable at all. I asked James to add me back on Skype so we can make a video together, and surprisingly, he actually did. I then began to message him, maybe a little too much, and eventually we recorded a Q&A together on my channel. The worst part about this was, not only was this our first time talking one-on-one, but James was also sick. To this day, if you watch that video, you can feel the awkwardness.
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, I don't think you should be starting off if you have a flu, so make sure you text first.
Why James took a chance on little old me, I'll never understand. But it's because of that video and us meeting that he's literally one of my best friends to this day. I even went to his sister's wedding a couple years ago, met his entire family, saw where he grew up, and even got to see where he filmed all the Sprinkle videos.
Oh, it's a lovable one.
This is where it all happened, huh?
Yes, Swoosh. This is where it all began. Everything the light touches is our kingdom. Wow.
That's wild.
2016 was a weird time on YouTube. It was a year of resurgence in storytime animation. A bunch of young animators started rising up in popularity. People like Ginger Pale, Rushlight Invader, Something Else YT, and more who are still around today.
A lot of them,
I was meeting new animators every week. I even made friends with a girl named Casey, or Gurgacow, who's the lead background director on my team now. That means if you ever see me in a crazy landscape like Hobbiton, Gotham, or just my backyard, Casey laid the visual groundwork for it. So what we're all gonna do is sit here and appreciate her background.
No.
Okay, moving on. Being a part of a community so
I
young
said
and
so.
meeting
No.
so many talented animators was awesome. And something that
That's
happens
amazing.
to this day and still inspires me, even after being in this community for 10 years. On top of
I
that,
could
I
say
discovered
so.
conventions like VidCon, and seeing all these
VidCon,
animators
yeah, I
go there in
remember that one
2016
year. That was
assembled a dream in my
2023
mind that
went
I
to.
needed to go there one
But
day.
no
Before
Infamous
YouTube, I
Swoosh
lived in a
came,
small
only
social
Bryson.
bubble. So literally
And
growing
James.
up on YouTube and meeting so many
And
people
Rebecca
brought
Park.
a lot of character
Yeah, that's
development that
Rebecca
I
Park.
really
I see
needed.
you.
I learned to not take
See her.
myself too seriously, accept humility and constructive criticism, understand that I still
exactly,
had
I
a
would
lot
say
to
so.
learn as a creator and a person, and be proud of my accomplishments instead of wishing I could be as successful as others. Because the truth
Which is a
is,
good
everyone
thing.
wants
Yes.
to be where other people
I want
are.
to be successful too.
But everyone is on their own journey. So when you start comparing yourself to others, you not only rob yourself of peace, but you also undermine how far you've already come.
I
So
understand it, yes.
don't do that. I still will
Okay,
never
man.
forget my first huge milestone, hitting 10,000 subscribers. My mom
Yeah,
made
that
me
was
a
the first
pizza
one.
with 10,000 written on it in little pepperonis.
Oh,
My fans at
cool.
the time were all cheering me on with
Did not
kind
notice.
messages and fan art, and it only strengthened my motivation to continue making videos. One funny story I remember was in late 2017 when I had 25,000 subscribers. The pastor at my church got wind of my YouTube channel and thought it was a huge accomplishment. So he
I
made
can
me
see
stand up
that,
in
yeah.
church in front of everybody and tell all 200 people how many subscribers I had. Where's Nathan Conrad? Where is that boy?
Here.
Stand up, son, and tell everyone about your YouTube channel.
I make cartoons.
A year later, my dad and I officially
You're all
planned to go to
cheering anyway.
VidCon
Okay,
2018,
fine.
a dream
Yeah.
that had been growing for 2 years. Up until then, I hadn't met any
course,
internet friends
yes.
in real life. They could have been murderers, furries, or even Australian for all I know. It was a
I mean,
dream
I don't
come
know,
true.
actually.
I was meeting
I
fans
know
for the
about
first
the-
time. I got to wear my super cheap
the-
2017 merch
I'm
there that
sorry.
nobody bought. And I even met a
Anything.
random talented fan.
Hey, are you Infamous Swoosh?
Yes, I am.
Can you sign my sketchbook?
Sure. That'll be $40.
What?
Sorry,
not-
that was a joke.
Yeah, that's not.
Unless you got it
it's
on you.
free.
This kid kept showing up everywhere I went at this convention, to the point where I saw him so many times
Cosplay.
just
Yeah,
walking
sorry.
around that I
Thank you
finally
for
looked up his
anything.
channel. And I was genuinely impressed. Who was this kid? Brody Animates?
Yeah, that's the
That
one
name
I
isn't
definitely
original at
reacted
all.
to.
In fact, I liked his video so much that I commented on it. And 3 hours later, I saw that Brody kid in line for the Teen Titans Go movie that they premiered a month early at VidCon.
Oh,
hey,
that's
Swoosh.
amazing.
Oh, hey. Again.
Yeah, again, I mean, I actually do notice that. Wait, I mean, let me think of it a second right now for Brody Animates' channel, just for 1 second. Okay, the year I was looking at it, it was definitely where the first one began for his Brody Animates' channel. And then by that, it just turned to be like a different profile picture. I actually didn't see that anyway, but you know, it's one of a year's life. History of the moment. Back to the video.
I saw you commented on my video. Thanks a lot.
Oh, no problem, dude. Your videos are really good. Keep it up. Brody and I quickly became
Yeah.
friends that summer, and after posting banger after banger, 6 months later, he hit 100,000 subscribers. It's so funny
Yes,
in
sir.
retrospect because
Yeah.
if you follow the channel, you can tell Brody is like my brother. Even though we met because he was a fan of me, and I mock him all the time for that, without meeting him, collaborating with him, and us growing up together,
thought
I
he's his
genuinely
best
don't
friend.
think Infamous Swoosh would be where it is today. Speaking of hitting
Okay.
100,000 subscribers, a month after VidCon 2018, I finally hit
Okay.
100K. Almost 2.5 years of making
Yeah, and
YouTube
that's
videos
one of
has
his
led
big
to this
moments
achievement.
appears.
And I was soaking up every moment. Right when my 11th grade year had begun, my YouTube plaque had come in the mail. And because I was a genius, my stupid,
wow, this is
overjoyed
amazing.
self decided
Yep.
to bring it to my private school. I proudly
Yeah,
walked the
it's a
halls
play
with it,
button.
let people hold it, and even let it sit next to me in math class. I bet you
Oh,
want to
of
hear about lip
course.
syncing now, don't you? In all seriousness, I was genuinely just
Oh,
so
that's cool.
happy that my dream had become a reality. I also learned that day that bringing a YouTube plaque to school is super cringe. The rest of the story is
I
just
don't know if
recent
it
history.
is, but
I kept collaborating with
I don't know.
James, Brody, a little guy named Bryson who ended up blowing up on YouTube in the coming years, graduated high
8.56
school, hit
million,
milestones I
yep,
never
high
could have
school,
dreamed
yep.
of, got invited to VidCon to speak on panels, met people I never imagined I'd ever meet, have fan meet and
Oh, yeah,
greets
that's
with
the one
Brody,
I was
hit
talking
1
about,
million
Adam Becker.
subscribers, built up an amazing team that works
Yes.
so hard with me to make the best videos possible,
Oh, yeah,
and even
that's
as recently
exactly what they were
collaborated with the
thinking
very
of.
person that inspired me to start animating from the beginning, Domix. I tried playing it cool
That's
in the video
right.
recording, but collaborating with Dom felt like playing basketball with Michael Jordan. But like, with cartoons. There's a stigma
I'll
that
watch
once
that
you
one,
pass
yeah.
a decade on YouTube, it's probably time
That's
to hang up the
whatever.
towel and pursue greener pastures. And yeah,
Got
there
it.
was genuinely a time in my life where I was seriously considering ending my channel once I hit 10 years. If it wasn't for my faith, my relationship with my
Really?
closest animator friends, my team, and my family, I probably wouldn't be talking to you guys today. Without all of those factors, I wouldn't
Oh my
be able to
gosh,
say in
man.
full confidence that I'm not going anywhere. I still love
Okay.
making infamous Swoosh videos. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. But that being said, there
Yeah,
will
I mean,
obviously come a day
exactly.
where I leave it all behind. I have dreams of starting a family and living somewhere secluded off the internet.
Really?
I'm also looking forward to meeting new people without one of my friends blurting out that I'm
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah,
famous and
especially
having to
new
explain
people.
that I
Yeah,
make
exactly.
cartoons for a living. YouTube has changed a lot in the last 10 years. Short-form content is slowly
Exactly.
becoming the new norm. Animation channels have come and gone. Everyone's fighting for your attention all the time. People are weirdly okay
Yeah,
with
exactly.
AI slop as a form of
Everybody wants
content.
to-
But in all the
everybody
noise,
needs you.
I've actually seen a
Watch it.
resurgence in storytime animation. I've come across dozens of people starting off their storytime animation channels, having genuine time and effort put into it, and like, guys, keep it up! You got my support. You inspire me.
Of
Growing
course.
up on the internet has had its blessings and curses. I've learned how to deal with hate comments, genuinely been concerned about my safety at times, and I've been through some really important self-growth I had to go through. I literally did not know anything about the world when I started making YouTube videos. I was just an
I would
innocent
say
little
so
kid
am I.
full of passion. But through it all, making videos, growing an amazing team who I adore so much, meeting so many of you, and making a bunch of friends who love the same things as I
It's one of
do
the best,
has been one of the
actually, yeah.
greatest honors of my life. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. So thank you for all the support you've had for me over the last 10 years. I pray I can continue making videos
appreciate
for
you
many
too.
years to come.
Of course. Thank you for everybody.
2, 1. Hey world, my name is Swoosh and I am a young animator.
Oh,
Stay
this is
tuned
one of
and
the
I'll see
best.
you guys in the next video.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was one of his kid back in 2016.
That one was good. I like that one.
want then.
Behind the scenes, gotta
Of
animate
course.
all this stuff. I'm really
Oh,
excited.
that's cool,
Here's my
man.
script.
In the
Hey,
room,
world, my name is
amazing.
Swoosh, and I am a young animator. So, yeah.
Wow. So that was amazing. I mean, this is one of the best moments for Nathan's Cohen's YouTube channel, and now he's got the secondary channel. But for Infamous Swoosh, if you guys haven't subscribed to yet, I would love for you all to go check out his channel. But if those of you who have already subscribed, thank you for everything for Nathan. And I already did subscribe, but this has been his support of his night. So my plan is to do here is I want to go to a trampoline park for 10 years. So if you guys want me to do is keep hitting the subscribe button to my channel. And then after that, once this short goes on as 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go head back to the trampoline park and then do that thing again. I mean, just another short video, okay? And basically also with the 10 years with like a squisher. I mean, don't ask me because I already did 5 years on my channel and it's nothing like that. But in the meantime though, thank you, Nathan. You always been making a documentary come true. A 10 out of 10.
If you don't, somebody will.
For those of you who have already subscribed, this is what it means to make the world a lot a dream come true to my life. And for finishing things was not always that simple. It is 10 years on my channel, but I was been starting off to be Chris Sonic guy on the start of the year. You can see I definitely have already been changing it a lot lately, from going into Sonic and then changing it myself into me as the original guy who knows I am Chris the Beast. But the great thing is, it definitely makes us a new change to make myself as a natural man. No, I'm not talking about a real natural person, but I'm always talking about me as the Beast. So, as you can see, the shirt comes in handy with that, and I've really been enjoying to wear this one the whole time. And believe me, that everything is going on around the world is definitely supportive. And for a lot of viewers who already have watched and keep on watching and over again, they definitely believed it and they definitely did enjoy it. And I always gotta say, we really love to see more videos coming into the near future. And I hope you guys won't be able to spot on one with anyway, because that might be the only time if I ever have this, is trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and that's what my wish would be. So that way, if I can definitely make it to 1,000, I will definitely have a next channel to pop in to grow it soon. So it can be a little bit harder, but whenever you're making a content, you just gotta make that content look great and beautiful. So that way they can help you out with your tags, contents that you post, and everything that you might have to be making it onto a good video out of the best quality on the screen. But I wanted to wish you all a happy subscriber day to Infamous Swoosh, and definitely that's his jury, and he will be able to make more videos. So that's definitely what he really has to do. It can be like challenging to get to his next goal, but make it yourself in your videos. If you have any creations, just make something up and create your own part of your content, no matter where you are. If you're definitely doing the sports, the entertainment one, or definitely travel all around the world. So it's basically what everybody is. So as you know, that's what Son of Beast may have to do, is try to make another next taste of a content, do some little bit of traveling stuff, and also amusement vlog as well. So that might be the one thing to keep that one eye on. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And with that being said, hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss out with the new videos every month of the week, every day that I usually do for Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And definitely you'll be able to spot on for new videos that's going to be right in the range from reaction to travel and to many other contents that I will be able to do. So if we make it to 1,000, let's get to a short so we can go back to the trampoline park again. But anyway, I'm out of here, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So long for us a while as the Infamous Swoosh channel for the 10-year style. Thank you, Infamous Swoosh. Make your best fan be with anybody. Adios.